What up, people? It's your boy MertyMere coming at you with an EA Sports UFC update video. Yes, an update video. You heard it right. This is like the